All right, let's talk about something huge that's happening right now in technology. We are witnessing a fundamental shift in how we create software. We're moving away from all that complex code and towards something that's just, well, a lot more human. And this isn't some minor update. This is a change that could completely redefine who gets to be a creator in our digital world.
So, if you follow the tech world, you know the drill, right? There's always some hot new programming language that's supposed to solve everything. But what if I told you the most disruptive new language on the horizon isn't what you think? It's not Python, it's not Rust, it's definitely not some obscure language cooked up in a research lab.
Yep, you heard me, it's English, the language I'm speaking right now. The future of programming is becoming less about memorizing cryptic symbols and way more about just having a simple conversation. And I know it might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but trust me, this is happening as we speak.
Now, to really get your head around this, we need to talk about something called the semantic shift. For decades, programming has been all about one thing: syntax. That's the strict grammar and rules of a coding language. You know, you get one semicolon wrong and the whole program just crashes. But we're now moving into a new era, an era of intent, where what really matters is the meaning behind our words.
This new approach has picked up a really fitting nickname: vibe coding. It's not some official technical term, but it just perfectly captures the feeling of it, you know? So what does it actually mean to code with a vibe?
Well, think of it this way. You get to be the project manager, and the AI becomes your expert programmer. You just provide the goal, the vision, the intent. You describe what you want in plain English, like, hey, build me a simple website for my bakery with a photo gallery and a contact form. And the AI handles all the messy, complex how. It just translates your idea into working code.
And that's really the core of it all. We're trading that rigid, totally unforgiving world of syntax for the flexible, intuitive world of semantics. It's about communicating an idea, not just writing a flawless set of instructions.
To really let this sink in, let's use a powerful metaphor. Let's put these two worlds, the old and the new, right next to each other and see how different they really are. This frames it perfectly. On the left, you have traditional coding. It's like a strict legal contract with a machine. You have to be absolutely perfect because it follows your instructions to the letter, even if they'll lead to a complete disaster. But on the right, we have vibe coding. That's more like having a conversation with a brilliant, eager intern. You can speak naturally, you can be a little imprecise, and the intern, the AI, is smart enough to figure out your goal and just fill in the blanks.
So the crucial point is this: we're moving from a system that demands absolute perfection from us, the humans, to one that actually understands our purpose. That's a monumental shift in who serves whom.
Now I know, it is really easy to get carried away with all the excitement here, but let's ground ourselves for a minute. This isn't a solved problem. We're still in the very early days, and there are some significant hurdles to overcome before this becomes how we build everything. For instance, that brilliant intern can still get confused by vague or really complex requests. It's great for common tasks, but what about brand new, super specialized problems? And then there are the big questions of security and efficiency, not to mention the totally new challenge of trying to fix bugs in code that you didn't personally write.
The big takeaway here is that while the potential is absolutely enormous, this tech isn't a magic wand. At least, not yet. But the direction we're heading in is crystal clear, and it's pointing toward a radically different future.
So even with those hurdles, where is this all heading? Well, to what I think is the most exciting implication of all. A world where the ability to create software is available to everyone, no matter what their technical background is.
I mean, just look at this workflow. All the complexity is just gone. The years you used to have to spend learning programming languages, frameworks, and syntax, they get abstracted away. The process is boiled down to its creative core. You go from idea to execution with just natural language as the bridge.
And this is the profound consequence. For decades, the main gatekeeper to creating software has been technical skill. Soon, the only real barrier is going to be the quality and the clarity of your idea. This democratizes innovation on a scale we have just never seen before.
So, I'll just leave you with this. We are on the verge of a world where you don't have to be a coder to be a builder. A world where you can create an app, a tool, or a new digital service simply by describing it. So if that power were in your hands today, what problem would you solve? What would you create?